Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 4 of BTS Reality, and we're back. I go by the name Jermaine OG, and I'm your host on this amazing podcast, the podcast for the youth. With me, I have an amazing guest. I have someone really special. She goes by the name Caramel Plug.
The crowd goes wild.
Make some noise for yourself, baby girl. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm okay. I'm great.
You guys, getting Caramel to come on this couch was like getting the president on this couch.
Stop.
Big vibes. Biggest vibes.
Let's relax a little bit, if you will. But yeah, it is what it is. We're here now. We're about to make magic. I'm happy.
I know you guys know her. You guys definitely know her. Miss Popular Jingle.
It's not even like that, to be
How
honest.
does it feel to be so famous?
I beg, Jermaine. Don't kill me.
Yeah, but we're back.
There.
I'm excited. Caramel is my old friend. For those of you who don't know, we have what you call BTS Masterclass, where this podcast is brought to life annually, and she's been one of our speakers for 2 years consecutively. So just having her on this couch today, it just brings back memories of all the smiles she has put on the faces of young influencers and creators year after year. So it's so lovely to have you on this couch.
Jermaine has sweet mouth. This boy, hey, sweet mouth. But it is what it is. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Are you ready to
Let's
rumble?
begin.
Are you ready to rumble?
Let me adjust this microphone just in case.
Ready to rumble?
Yeah, so you can hear me from my heart.
All right, so let's get into it.
Okay.
I'm very sure people watching want to know, who is Caramel? Is your name Caramel? What's your real name? Tell us about your background. Tell us about you.
Okay, cool. Hi everybody. Hi audience. Hi friends. My name is Ogechi Okonu, but popularly known as Caramel Plug or Caramel Sugar. I am an entrepreneur / content creator. For those of you who don't know, you say, what is she? What does she do? I'm a content creator. Let's put that out there. Some people call me an influencer, but I'm not an influencer. I don't think I'm an influencer. I feel like I am a content creator. Anyways, moving forward. I was born in Lagos here in Nigeria, and I am the second child of my parents, the first girl, so I'm an Ada. What did it say? Ada Naya. Yes. Yes, I'm an Ada. So what else do you want to know about me? Cool. I did school in Canada, University of the Fraser Valley in Canada, British Columbia. What else? I'm in Lagos now, doing my thing, working, getting my bag, because Lagos has the bags that I want. So yeah.
Hey, I do. You guys, I love it. So let's get to the topic for the day. Today we're talking on body positivity.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun. So I feel like this topic is always discussed, right?
Yeah.
It's like something people always discuss, but we want to give our own 2 cents on it, right?
Okay.
So what is body positivity really? Body positivity simply means loving your body the way it is. The shape, the size, the color, regardless of the, standard society has set. So I've had times growing up where I was skinnier than this. I was a bit skinny. And I was like, I think I need to add weight, be buff and be...
Did you feel like you needed to add weight because of you or because of what you were seeing in society?
I won't even lie to you. Societal. Because where I was always okay to me. It's always been okay to me. But, it brings us to the topic of today. What's your take on,
So, genuinely speaking, I'll always be an advocate for body positivity. But I feel like right now in society and what we are seeing now is just a little bit different from what body positivity really is.
Yeah.
And like it just like kind of messes with your mind, because it's like, is this really what body positivity is, or am I doing it wrong, or do I love myself enough? It gives you that, you start to ask yourself questions that you're not even supposed to be asking yourself, because for instance, now let me give you an example. yes, we can all agree that body positivity is loving yourself,
Yeah.
adoring yourself, loving the skin that you're in, the color you're in,
The
your height, your
size.
size, all of that. Loving you for you and embracing the fact that this is who you are. Nothing can change that. That's
Yeah.
what body positivity is. But what I don't understand, yeah, in society is, you know how like they'll tell you, oh yeah, you don't love yourself enough. You have to be naked on the internet to yeah, because because I always see a lot, and I always question
Okay, I get
myself.
where you're
I always
coming
question myself. I'm like,
from.
is this what body positivity is, or is just you that wants to do this? Like, what
Okay,
does that mean? Because do you understand what I'm
yeah, I
saying?
see. I see some videos of girls like wearing
Or
like
and even
bikinis and they're like
yeah, and then they're
slapping their
like,
tummy and they're slapping their ass cheeks and talking about how
yeah,
this is who I am. And I feel like positivity doesn't really mean you have to come out and
yeah,
vouch for it.
yeah,
I think it's an inner thing.
yes,
You knowing
exactly,
that within you and having to not prove anything.
yeah,
Because you having to prove something, does that
yes.
really mean you actually like how you look?
Mm,
Do you
that's
actually
that's that's
like
that's where I have
how
an
you
issue.
look? Because why
Yeah.
are you fighting and advocating for it? Shouldn't be something
I
that should
mean,
be
so I feel like people advocate for it for different reasons.
okay.
It could be coming from a place of, oh, I've been in a place where I hated myself and now I love myself, and I want to help girls or guys who have been in that position to realize that you're okay the way you are. It could come from there. And it could also come from a place of somebody has been maybe insulting you, or people have been insulting you, telling you you're ugly, you're this, but you want to prove that no, I'm actually okay, I like myself. What you're
Okay,
saying
now the
is
question
wrong.
should be, where do we draw the line with insecurity
Mm,
and body positivity?
that's hard. That's very hard to
Because an
draw
insecure
the
person could
line.
always be
Yeah,
on this
because
Instagram streets and just trying to
yeah,
prove something because you're
yeah.
insecure. So how do we
Mm.
know when the person is body
That's what I'm
positive?
saying. Like, it's hard to know because now in society, body positivity is I can come outside in bikini and be shaking my bum bum and say I love my body so much. That's everybody will cheer you on. Queen, yes, queen. You're body positive. You love your body so much. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
But somebody can come out now
So are they
in
trying to say
suit
people
and
who
tie.
hide their body don't like their
That's what
body?
it's turning to. That's what
Mm,
it's starting to turn to. And that's what I don't really understand. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, right now, yeah, me, body positive for me, like I said earlier, is loving yourself, loving who you are. Do you understand? And also, if you decide to change something about yourself, that doesn't mean you hate yourself.
So let's go into questions that are personal right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Have you ever been in a situation where you didn't like how, your body was?
Yeah.
Like, were you ever insecure of your own self? And this question is the same thing you asked me. Was it due to personal reasons or societal reasons?
100%. I've been in that situation. And as a matter of fact, I actually dropped a YouTube video like
Yeah, I saw
a
that.
week ago
I
about
saw that.
like, just giving a life update and how I had like felt last year. Which is crazy because at this time last year, I was dealing with major, like, I don't know what the word is. I think it's body. There's something about it, like when you don't like yourself, the way
Why?
the way you look.
Yeah.
Because one thing I realized was about me was I was a very not skinny, but I was on the medium side, and that's how I've always known myself. Do you
Right.
understand? I've always known myself to be medium, not fat, not big, not on the heavy side. So when I looked at myself one day, it was at I think last year, and I looked at myself and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Like, what is this? Like, why do I look like this? It wasn't anybody that was telling me, oh, you look like this. It was me. I had to realize it for myself because I'm like, I don't recognize who this person is. Why am I fat like this? What's going on with me? Do you understand? And that just put me in a crazy depth of depression. I was in crazy depression during that period because I'm like, I don't like how I look. This is not who I am. I don't know what's going on here. It was just insane because I didn't go out anymore. I stopped going out for like about 2 months. I stopped posting content on Instagram because I wasn't just able to embrace myself like that. And then I'll go and see like people who were also on the fat side. They'll say, "Oh,
Even
I love."
fatter,
Yeah, even fat, and
bigger.
then they'll say,
Yeah.
"Oh, I love myself. Or I like the way I look," and I'm like,
And you're wondering why
yeah, yeah, and
it
I'm
was
like,
affecting you
how
so
how
much.
I'm like, do I want to get here or do I want to lose weight? So it was like that fight. Like I had to like fight between, do I want to just accept it?
Embrace it.
And then
Yeah.
it's crazy because people will tell, oh, you look thick or you're thick. And I'm saying I'm not thick, I'm fat. This is not thick. This is fatness. Because what is going on here? It wasn't. I might be exaggerating it, but for me, that was how I felt.
Yeah.
Looking on the outside, maybe, oh no, there's nothing wrong with you. You're okay.
Yeah, because
But,
I didn't know, because that was towards your birthday area. I
Yeah.
didn't really see anything
you
wrong.
Don't see it, but now it's like you can compare and see that. Oh wait, there's actually a difference here.
True.
Do you understand what I'm saying? But in that moment, you wouldn't really see that I was going through like that, because obviously I'll mask it.
Yeah.
Like I'll mask it a lot. Like you can. One thing I hate is pity from people. I can't stand people pitying me. I don't know, it's crazy, but like coming to say, oh sorry, let's be with you. I hate it so much. Like, coming to come and tell me, oh, sorry. Whew, I hate it so much. Like, I'd rather just be in my box, resolve whatever I'm going through, and come out.
I feel you.
And come out. Do you understand? So that's like what I did. And then, I came out of that.
Yeah, but you handled that well. I think, for everything we talk about here, let's try to give people solutions.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in a situation like that, what you definitely have to do is just handle it well. Don't let it consume you. If you don't like how you look, if you claim that because nobody should actually force anybody to like how they look if they don't like it.
Yeah.
It should be a personal thing. But then what you then do about is what's important. Handle it well. If you have to, work on your diet, do that. If you have to go to the gym, do that. But don't start to beat yourself up about it. Lock yourself up, start to commit.
And also deceive yourself, because self-deceit is so bad. It's so bad. Like, one thing I realized, how about like this self-deceit thing is you can deceive yourself to your grave. Because now you say, okay, people be calling, oh, you're fat, you're fat, you're fat. But you know you're fat. You don't like that you're fat. You hate that you're fat. But you're saying, oh no, I like the way I am. I love how I am. I'm fat like this. And then you saying that is stopping you from actually reducing if you want to reduce. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Wait,
or adding if you want to add.
No offense though. Like, I have nothing against fat people. Like,
or skinny people.
I have nothing against
it's
them.
It's a generalized conversation.
Yeah, but do you understand? Because now people are gonna take it out of context.
It's a generalized conversation.
But no, So that's what I'm saying. Like, self-deceit is really bad, because you have to come to your realization and say, okay, you're doing this for me, not for anybody.
Yeah.
And once you get there, then you're good.
Yeah.
Then you're good.
Take that. Body positivity is self.
Yes.
It's for yourself.
Not for anybody else.
It's not for that's what we need to take the context. It's not for the public. It's not for, public praise or acceptance. Do whatever you want to do for your body, for yourself. Really. And that brings us to our next question. Like, when you were feeling the way you felt, in any moment did you think about like, getting cosmetic surgery, doing anything to your body? Did you ever feel like you had to do anything to change yourself?
To change in that moment?
Yes.
I feel like I wasn't thinking about any cosmetic surgery, but it was crazy because I had people come up to me and ask me if I was preparing to go for one. It was insane. But no, I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking of how I was going to lose weight. Like, where did this come from? Do you understand? And then, like, I wasn't thinking about cosmetic surgery.
So what's your take on people who do BBLs and all of that?
Yeah.
Because there's a pandemic definitely in Lagos.
There's a pandemic
in Lagos.
Jermaine, from Jermaine's mouth to you ears.
Pandemic.
But
in Lagos.
I mean,
BBL.
I feel like we can all agree that the amount of people who have gotten BBLs have increased over time in Lagos, or even in the world in general.
Yes.
It's the most popular cosmetic surgery, but also the scariest and the highest death rate recorded till now.
Yeah.
My take on BBL is still going to lead to self. Is it for you, or are you doing it for somebody to see that you have big bum bum or you have this? Is it for you? Do you understand? I don't have anything against BBL. As a matter of fact, if I decide to get BBL, it's not my business. It's not your business. But where I have a problem is when you now start to feel like I have to do it because someone else has done it, or I have to do it because I want to look like a particular person, or I have to do it because I want this guy to like me more,
or I have to do it as a means to acquiring wealth from men.
That one I don't understand.
Because I hear people say, oh, people are doing BBL because of by the time they do it, their life don't change. What do you mean by
how do you mean your life will change if you do
because
BBL?
they feel like men will start to give them money, men will start to chase them.
At the end
Men
of the
generally
day, I also say this thing is if this every time you say we're dragging men, boy, it's men that always cause it too. I'm serious. It's men that cause it too. You will say things like, oh, this one has done BBL, this one has done BBL, but on the low, you patronize them. On the low, you're looking for surgery preferable. On the low, if this one has not done BBL, you don't want. It's true. So that's why I don't understand. I said something about it even on my TikTok. I said, even when people come and say, oh, she's a gold digger, she's a gold digger, she's a gold digger, why are you so concerned about somebody being a gold digger if you don't even have the gold for them to dig? Like why? What really is the issue? Do you understand? So back to this BBL question. I have nothing against BBL. I've seen women who didn't look as great as they were as when they had BBL. Like they look so good with the BBL. But the only issue now is, are you doing this for you or are you doing this for somebody else? Do you understand? And I also, because I love TikTok so much, but I came across something on TikTok as well. And then this girl, she came and she said, oh, her ex, who is now her ex, was liking pictures of girls who only had BBL. So she decided to go and do BBL.
Wow.
And now he's broken up with her and then she hates her body. But her body's
banging.
Is a banging. Do you understand? But because she didn't do that for herself, she hates it. She can't see that her body's nice. Because it wasn't for her. She can't see it's for her. So now that's the same thing about this acquiring wealth thing. Somebody can be telling you, oh yeah, I've done my body. Yes, men are coming to me. I'm making money. You say, okay, let me go and do it because Cynthia has done her body. You do it, Shimba, you not see. Then you hate your body. And then you will not think of doing anything else with your body.
Exactly.
You can't. The body that you've done.
Because in the first place, you didn't do it for anything.
Do you understand?
By no selfish gains.
That's what I'm saying. Like, everything has to do with you. Like, are you doing this for you or are you doing this for somebody else?
So if you think your idea of body positivity is getting a BBL, so be it. Because that's for you.
Yeah.
But then when you're doing it for others,
that's
whatever you see, you take. You get me?
Yeah. Nah, I've never been against BBL, but obviously, like, before, old me would tell you, oh, no, never. But when I grew older, and then I realized, I'm like, okay, this is what it is. This is why people do this. This is how, like, if you need to get.
I feel like some people do it to feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
But you see, this conversation is so back and forth because what's the thin line between insecurity and body positivity?
So I feel like everybody in this world is insecure about something, and you can change it if you want. Do you understand? Like, you don't. That's the thing. You don't have to force somebody to like something about themselves that they don't like.
That's another angle.
You don't have to do that. Because now some people, they'll say, oh no, your nose looks perfect. But me, I don't like the way my nose looks. Do you understand? I'm just giving an example. Do you understand? And you can't make me like that because I've already established that I hate it.
So I think body positivity should be the choice of body a person wants. Whether it's natural or unnatural, just the person's choice. I think that should be body positivity.
Is it the choice though? Or like what you think is best for yourself? Yeah. Everything still just boils down to self, genuinely. When it comes to body positivity, it boils down to self. Like now, this whole thing about the whole, you can come on social media and be naked and whatever. Somebody can come on social media too and have her clothes fully dressed up and be obsessed with her body. Do you understand? Like, it's all about you and how you feel about your own self. Not about what others will say or how others feel about you or that kind of thing. That's what makes you feel, confident at the same time. That's what makes you love your body more. That's what I think body positivity is. Yeah.
Well, I really do support body positivity because, like, at the end, if you love your body the way it is naturally, it saves you the stress. I think that's why body positivity is promoted, just to save you the stress of having choices.
And you know what's crazy, about this body positivity thing? I always understand when people say things like, you're coming to come and tell me to love myself, but you look perfect, you look good. How do I love myself when I'm not like that?
Well, how is the person? If the person came naturally like that, nobody really is perfect.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of like easier.
Perfect is defined.
Yeah, perfect is defined, but it's easier to like yourself when you're like okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you look good, you're fine. It's easy. Imagine who can I use now? I don't even know. Imagine somebody who's like looking very nice, like you were born like that. Oh my gosh, if there's somebody to see you, wow. Come and tell one jaga person or ugly person that, oh, you're so pretty, you look good, don't change anything about yourself.
The person will feel like,
You feel like you're mocking the person. Do you understand what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, how would they believe you?
So what do you
But-
advise somebody in that situation?
Okay, so at the end of the day, yeah, it all boils down to you. Like I said, it all boils down to yourself.
We're going in
Because
circles.
we're going to circles because like it's really what it is.
Yeah, because it's
Like,
not an easy conversation. You know, so we're
Yeah.
trying to go left, right, center. We still came back to self.
It's true. It has to do with self.
Yes.
Generally, you're the one that has to say, okay, I love myself for me and I'm okay with the way I am. If I decide to change something about myself, so be it. And this is for me and not for anybody else.
Yeah, because when you start to do it for society, that's
It
when
becomes
you're
addictive and it becomes
that's when
a
you're
problem.
going out of the body positivity
Yeah. It
conversation.
becomes a problem.
When it's no longer for self.
Mhm.
Really.
Yeah.
You have to tell yourself the truth.
Tell yourself the truth. Is this for me or is this for somebody? Tell yourself the truth.
Yeah. So the next question is, if you could change the way women are portrayed in the media, how would you do so? And then do you think men are equally objectified in the media, or is just women? Do you think if they portray more normal looking women, it won't affect women in general? Do you think it's because of what you see is what you want to really be?
It does contribute to it. It does contribute to it. Like, for instance, now, if you watch music videos, which is also media, you realize that a music video that has like people shaking bum bum and everything, you see that it's girls that have big bum bum now. Girls that have nobody will come and bring a skinny girl to come and be. You do understand?
Why?
Like, because that's what people want to see.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, now they can come to a music set and say, okay, this is the type we want, this is the type we don't want, this is the type we want, because we know that this is what we want to show the audience. It's like singing about biggie bum bum, something big bum bum, and you want to come and bring. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Because at the end, they really be singing about big bum bum.
Do you
Not
understand?
small bum
It's like,
bum.
okay, you want.
Even when they sing about small bum bum, is like a joke. Small yash they shake, oh. Small yash they shake, oh. So why wouldn't these people with small yash want to go and get big bum bum, big bum bum?
Well, I see, we're all saying the same thing.
Yeah.
We're all saying the same thing. That's why, like.
So that means you do agree that the media contributes to,
it
like,
does,
you know,
100%.
how they portray women.
It does, 100%.
And that's like the cause of part of the problem.
Yeah, it is. Like, there's no how that you want to deny that or go around it. Media contributes heavily to it. To like what you see is like what you watch. You know, you feed your eyes before you feed your soul. Do you understand? So what you're watching is almost like, okay, wow, if she can do this, I can do it too. Do you
So would you
understand what I'm
like to
saying?
change anything?
About my body?
No.
About
If you could change how the media portrays women, given the power, would you like to change or you leave it the way it is?
No. Give us a mix.
Right.
Give us a mix. Like, so this whole BBL thing is going to fall out of fashion soon. Do you understand?
Or you feel like it's a fashion statement?
I feel like it is. I feel like it's also like I'm trying to think of the word for it. How one looks obviously is a cosmetic surgery. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's cosmetic. Do you get what I'm saying?
With
So
the
it
word,
does
okay.
contribute to it. So I feel like right now in the media and like how it contributes, like if we want to change that, they should give us a mix. Do you understand? Like, give us more of natural bum bum, give us more of natural people, give us more of, look at what Rihanna is doing with Savage X Fenty.
Yeah.
She has nailed that to the core. It's like, yes, I have understood
Representation to the core.
Represent. Give us everybody. Let's see.
Yes.
Let's see ourselves. Because now, one thing I realized about these fast fashion brands is that they make you dream. When I tell you dream, I mean like imagine. Because now, if you go on a website like Fashion Nova, do you understand? You see that most of their clothes or their models are women who have done heavy plastic surgery. Do you understand? So if I now want to get a particular outfit, I have to imagine myself
looking like
that.
Because with your
Do you
normal body,
understand?
it might not size you, it might not look the way it
won't even look
looks.
like that on me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I have to not imagine and dream. I'm like, would this really size me? Would this really look like this on me? Let me not deceive myself. Do you understand? I'm not buying it. Oh, this might look like me. I'm not sure.
But if there was equal representation,
yes, you realize.
then
okay,
you'll be
I
able
want
to.
this. This is like what I look like.
So to even help with like imagination and having your.
But it's also crazy because like, see, this whole thing is just crazy because now, a lot of people also do this cosmetic surgery because they want to be in the fashion line too. If somebody wants to do a fashion brand, they'll go and look for somebody like body fitting clothes. They'll go and look for somebody that has a nice body. Do you understand? They won't come and meet you that you are looking. The person has to have nice body, nice everything, the hips, everything has to be aligning. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
Even if you go on designers' pages now, yeah, you see that when they set up a mannequin, yeah, the mannequin has big boobs, big hips, and everything.
Yeah.
I don't look like that, but that's what they show you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You will rarely see that this person is like a normal body. Maybe boobs are bigger than the hips. You hardly see that. You yourself, you're the one that has to imagine and say, this will actually look nice on me. This will actually look nice on me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you won't see that this is what I look like, and I'm getting it because I know for a fact that it will look the same way it is on this mannequin.
So
on
generally,
me.
given the power, you mix it up.
Yeah, I will.
And
100%.
scrap what the media is showing.
Yeah, 100%.
So do you think men go through body shaming as well,
100%.
like women, or as intense as women do?
100%. I feel like.
So why don't men go doing BBLs?
Because of society. Not even
or doing anything.
No, men do get plastic surgeries.
Okay, but
100%.
it's not. But I don't know, why is it not like,
because of what society has set the standard of women to be. That's why we hardly see men being body shamed, but men do get body shamed too.
True.
If you come outside and you're in bikini, in shorts, and you're by the pool and you have big stomach and you're looking, people will come and like, what, see how it looks. Why does it look like this? Please go and wear your shirt or something.
That's why I see a lot of men swimming with their shirts, with polo and singlets.
But 100% men do
Loki
get
used
body
to be
shamed.
like that, but then that's where we go to.
Yeah, men get body shamed.
positivity
100%.
is really important.
You know, but at
Show
the same
your
time, it's
fupa
like,
that.
you
don't keep
you have to love yourself.
The only thing what you do is say you chop too much, but you don't keep person. So that's really what it is. But
yeah, 100%. Men do get body shamed for sure.
So do you think because of the media, there is a specific, definition of perfection that most people want to achieve? Do you think because of the media, there's a specific definition for perfection?
I don't know if it's the media. I just feel like your eye is just choking when it comes to that perfection thing.
Because I think we already said that, because perfection truly is what you make of it.
Perfection is defined.
Yeah, it's defined by someone. Then you not carry yourself and go and take another person's definition of perfection. Because who is perfect? No one. So when the word perfection comes to play, somebody or a group of people have come to say this is what we see as perfect, and then you take that as your Bible.
Yeah,
you shouldn't. You should define perfect.
Yeah, because even if you go under the knife and say you want to look perfect, you cannot look perfect. Yeah, you are going to look okay for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, what I'm saying you cannot look perfect is because your own perfection is not somebody else's perfection. So you might say, yes, I look perfect. Another person's like, we've seen somebody better than you now. Do you understand what I'm saying? So like there's no definition of perfect, like at all. Everything boils down to you self.
Because if you're looking for perfect, that's how you're gonna have like 100 surgeries.
Yes, no.
You have done the first one. Oh, it's not too good. Let me fix this one. Let me add this one. Oh, I should move this one.
And the thing is, you can't.
And at the end, you're botched.
Be like someone else. There's this girl that also I came across the news that tried to look like Kim Kardashian that just died.
Oh, God rest her soul.
You know, like it's like you can't try to be someone else. Everybody was created differently. Everybody's structure is different. Everybody's body is different. You can't be like somebody else. You can't have somebody else be your beauty standards, and that's what people don't understand.
So stop chasing perfection and define what perfect means to you. But then it's good we have these conversations because people need to hear these things. A lot of people need to know, like, they're not alone when it comes to these things. Because like it or not, we're not, like, will I say, the best looking people in the world. But we've learned to, like, accept ourselves for who we are. So we're here telling everyone watching, like, if you're watching this, accept yourself for who you are, because at the end, there's nobody that's going to be you for you. You have to really be you for yourself. Yeah,
accept yourself for who you are. And generally, I always say this thing, like, if you also want to change something about you, it's fine. Do that. If you want to... That's the thing. People always complain, what do you go and do your bum? But why are you using skincare if you don't want to change the way your face looks?
So at the end, just do it for you. Do you
understand? Do it for you. Like, stop poking and saying, this one has done BBL. This one has done...
All right, so the media in particular put out the part where you said women have men for everything.
Dun,
Why
dun,
do you
dun,
think that
dun.
was so?
Genuinely, Jermaine, let's be honest. In the world that we live in right now,
Yeah.
women receive favors more than men. Do you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, we're blessed to be in that position. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, now, a woman can pick up her phone and call a friend, like a male friend. Do you understand what I'm saying? And say, okay, please help me do this. He's going to do it, as compared to if it's a guy that's calling his male friend to ask him to help him do something. I feel like what people thought that I was trying to say or trying to push was, oh, you have to sleep with a man to receive things from them.
Yeah.
Isn't that even embarrassing, to be very honest?
True. I agree.
That's like very embarrassing to be able to like think that, or to be thinking that, oh, she's asking me for something, that means she wants to sleep with me to get it. Why?
Yeah.
Why do you have to spread your legs for somebody?
But they say nothing is free in Freetown.
What do you mean nothing's free in Freetown? Have you been a woman before?
No, but that's what they would say. They would say men wouldn't give anything really.
But that's what I'm saying.
Not
It's
wanting
embarrassing.
sex.
It's embarrassing
Like
to be.
they're doing it. Eventually, they're gonna ask for sex.
Jermaine, it's embarrassing to be helping somebody because you want to sleep with them. Don't help at all. Do you know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Don't help at all. Why do you want to?
If
Why are
your
you
end game is
helping
to sleep with the
somebody
person.
because you want to sleep with them? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like saying men have women for everything too. Like, a man can call me one of his female friends and say, okay, cool, can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? Kind of, because of how kind he has been to her.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. But what they want to hear is Ashawo Olosho.
She's sleeping with men. That's why she has different men for everything. But then you just simply meant that, you know, you have built relationship with certain men and you can always just call them for help if you need it.
I've been in what?
You've built relationship with certain men and you can always just call.
You know what's crazy? What is crazy is because it's not even about me.
It was just generalized.
That's what people don't understand, because I'm in a relationship. I've been in a relationship for a long time. And
how's
it's not
that
about
going?
Me. Good.
We're digressing now. Let's go.
But you understand what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't even about me. And I feel like what people didn't like really understand was when they say, "Oh, women, what do you mean by women? You're calling us ashawos and XYZ, yada yada yada." Women, from girls actually do understood what I was saying. Do you understand what I'm saying? But what I already said what I was saying.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So you don't like a man helping you out doesn't mean you have to. He wants to sleep with you. Except that's you people. That's the kind of relationship we have with him. I don't know, but it's just embarrassing to think that way. Do you know what I'm saying?
All right. So what's your relationship with Buju?
Buju Bangsing.
Yeah, the Bangsing guy.
To be honest, like,
that's my brother.
It's just crazy because that encounter was the very first time I've ever like had anything to do with Buju. That's very honest. Like, I've never seen him and spoken to him in person. Like, we have never crossed paths before. Do you understand? So when I'm seeing Buju is on this matter, I'm like, what's going on? What's happening? Is there an issue?
There was no beef. There was nothing.
There was nothing, like no beef or anything. So when that happened, I'm like, what's going on here? Like, what's really happening? What's really the issue here? Do you understand?
Yeah.
So yeah, I do understand that for real. Like, I know him as a singer. I don't know him personally. I've never spoken to him personally before, like ever. Yeah.
But shout out to Buju though. He's doing good. Shout out to him. It's all love. It's all love.
I like his song. It's cool.
Yeah, it's all love, my brother. All right, so let's talk about your,
my what?
Personal life.
My personal life.
We know you're in a relationship. Tell us about that.
I mean, it's going
okay.
How
was your boyfriend?
It's okay.
Are you guys planning to marry?
You want to marry me? Anyways, I like to keep my relationship private, genuinely.
Yeah.
Like, things that happen in my relationship private, because I just feel like it's nobody's business.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so he's okay, it's good.
Yeah, shout out to him though.
Shout out to him.
But the funny part is that Buju was part of their team in the point. Buju doing that, like, wasn't he like
crossing?
Yeah, crossing like
yeah, obviously it was because apparently you had told me that he had an interview where he had said that we were cool because of so I'm like, if you guys are cool or whatever, that's disrespectful to you for you to even do that.
Yeah,
that's very highly disrespectful.
Yeah,
why would you just take a clip and post it?
Yeah, used to be in the same team with him.
Why would you come and post that? That's disrespectful. Like, it wasn't aimed at you. Like, nobody called your name on it. Like, why would you take a clip and post it and insult us for what? We didn't call anybody's name. We didn't insult anybody. So I didn't understand where that was coming from. I just thought maybe he had a bad day and he was looking for somebody to or somewhere to pour his anger, because it didn't make any sense to me.
I feel.
We didn't call his name.
But it's all love. We're spreading love on this podcast.
I guess it's all love. at the end of the day.
It's all love,
Hmm.
love and light. So yeah, so talk to us. What are you working on right now? What's the plans for you?
Woo! I'm actually working on a lot of things right now at the same time, but I'm just trying to navigate my way.
Yeah,
I'm always chasing that bag.
yeah.
I have to get that
But your
bag.
brand is doing very well. Like,
Yeah.
in fact, talk to us about the fact that you have 2 pages: Caramel Plug, Caramel Sugar. One is a traveler, one is a vlogger, one is a Lagos big girl, another one is a weary.
We have to understand this social media to actually be on top. You feel me?
Yeah,
But yeah, so I already spoke about how my 2 pages came to be.
yeah.
One was
BTS. You told us
one
about
was
it.
unplanned, and one was one I've always been investing in heavily,
Yeah,
which was like my personal page is the one that I've always been investing in heavily, and then my other page, which is like crazy, is the one that was just very impromptu. I didn't even think that it was going to go that way. Till today, I always say everywhere. Like, I didn't think that was going to happen. Do you understand?
yeah.
So when it happened, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to run with this. This is an opportunity that God has given me, and I'm
Because
going
that
to
time
run
you
with
used to
it.
wear bonnets and dance and be
Yeah,
dancing.
because that was my
And then you
escape.
have an energy. Like, someone will see you right now and think this girl, she know well low. She know well low.
I
You
feel
have so
like
much energy. I feel like
right
you've
now
calmed
I'm calm
down.
down. I'm doing mature because
Yeah, because before you
I'm
dey
doing
shake. You dey shake.
you
Shiribala.
people that knew came when everything is calm now.
Yeah, now where you dey
But
ball?
but no, before, like, I was just living my dream. Like, I was just like, when I say my
Having
dream, I'm like
fun.
living in my happy place. I was just so like
Yeah.
jovial. I'm still like that. Do you
But
understand?
that was just like
I just
you
feel like it's just
then.
maturity, genuine. Like, I'm just doing mature. If you see me in my room.
Yeah, because I remember one time Wizkid posted you.
Yeah.
I think that was like a major highlight.
Yeah, it was. I didn't even see that coming.
How did that happen?
It was one of his songs. Okay, now how that happened was when that song came out, I saw a lot of people bashing the song on
Right?
Twitter. Everybody was like, "This song is boring. This song is trash. Why would they do this?" And I'm like, "What song is this? Whiskey? What's happening? What song is this?" And then I went ahead and I just played. So I'm like, "This song is fire. Like,
Actually,
this song is crazy."
Wizkid has no miss.
It was
He never
Joro,
misses.
and I'm like, "This song is insane." And I just put my phone and I put the speaker behind it, and I was just dancing. And I posted it. I didn't even tag him. I was scared. I didn't tag him before he'd be like, "Who's this mad girl?" I didn't tag him. I didn't do anything. Then he just reposted, and I'm like, "Whoa, go crazy, go stupid."
So you've just really like had fun all the while. So how will you really just define your craft in like a sentence?
Yeah. Whew, I feel like now it has kind of moved towards the business wise. Do you
And
understand?
just having fun.
Yeah, having fun and business, mixing fun with business, because I'm
Mm,
still that crazy girl. Do you understand? Like, I'm
forever.
still, I'm
Repping.
always going to be that. My kids are always going to be that. But like right now, I'm just focusing on business,
Yeah.
like even if I'm deciding to get married or I'm trying to like start a home, I have to like make sure I have my own bag
Yeah.
first. Like, I have to make sure I have my own bag. And that's something I always tell like every woman or every girl, like, make sure that you have something going on for yourself.
Yeah.
This mentality of, oh no, you have men to spend on me, it doesn't sit well with me. It would never sit well with me, like, ever. Like, I'm saying it now, I'm saying it like it would never sit well with me. Like, the fact that you feel like you don't have to do anything and just sit down and have like, you know, a man or somebody lavishing on you. One day, you don't know, it will just go. You just decide that I'm not doing again. You're
Yeah.
going to
So
start
you gotta
from
invest in yourself.
scratch. Do you
Yeah.
understand? So even if you're with a wealthy man or you have men or that will do that, you have to go and spread your legs for that. You have to make sure that you have something ongoing for yourself.
Yeah.
Have a business, start something for you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that you have something to your name. Because nothing lasts forever. Let's be realistic with our lives. Let's be realistic with ourselves. Nothing lasts forever.
Yeah.
Today you could say, "Oh yeah, I'm living la vida loca. Somebody is flying me out. Somebody is doing this." Tomorrow, when they don't want to do again, you will
What's
just
gonna
be looking
happen?
like a zombie. Do you understand?
Facts.
So invest in yourself. Work for
Heavily.
you. Do you, like, make sure that you're securing your own bag under your own name.
Well said. So what are the best moments for you doing this, so far? What are your best moments? What are your worst moments?
I feel like my best moment has always been able to bounce back and knowing that I have my audience there. It's just so amazing to me because sometimes I always get like anxiety to post when I've not posted for a long time. And I'm like, gosh, what's going on? And then you post and it's like, oh,
So much love.
my people are here. you know. So like, yeah, I feel like every creator kind of battles anxiety on the low, you know.
Mm,
On the low, like on the low, it's like, what do I expect from this? How are people going to see this? I haven't been online for a long time, but just go with it. Your audience is always going to be there. They followed you for a reason.
reason.
Yeah, that's one thing I realized. Like they followed you for a reason, so yeah, they will be there for you to hug you and be there
Well
for you.
said.
Yeah.
What are the worst moments?
Worst moments? Have we had any worst moments? I don't think we've had any worst moments. I don't think I've had any worst moment. I just feel like
Yeah,
personal.
what's the worst part of the job? Everything is not always rosy now.
No, everything is always rosy. Worst part of the job, I think, is always meeting deadlines.
Yeah, it's not easy. But to
Meeting
eat the money
deadlines
is easy. To collect the
is
check
nice.
is
When you
lovely.
get that credit, like, it's like, woo, in my bag. But trying to meet deadline is like, oh, what's going on? But yeah, I think that's always like the stressful part. But people that are hardworking will say, it's not stressful. This is my job and everything. But you need to relax sometimes, like rest, relax. Yeah.
Yeah. So what don't we really know about you? Everybody feels like they know Karma. You're gonna tell us something on this pod that we don't know about you. We'll be shocked to hear for the first time.
I think it's not a shock to hear that I sing.
Awkward silence. That was crazy.
I thought cricket.
That was crazy. That was
Everybody's
crazy.
like,
Oh yeah, sing for us. Sing
no,
for
really,
us. It's a pod. Let's go.
Okay, from my heart to you. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts to love and sometimes it hurts instead.
Come on.
Sometimes it lasts to love and sometimes it hurts instead.
Yay! This
Everybody's
podcast,
happy.
unlimited entertainment, gist, singing. Let's press it down for this podcast. The last guest I had stood up, I was dancing. So I like that you guys come here and you give us your all. We love it. We love it. Caramel, we love it. So what are your plans for the future?
Plans for the future: make more money, stack up.
Are we expecting anything, career change?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I feel like you
Or
might see
start
me in
acting?
movies.
Yeah.
You see me
You
in
look like an
movies.
actress.
Yeah. Like very, very, very soon, actually. Shocker.
I'm looking forward to it. You know, I'm one of your biggest fans.
Yeah,
No, I
movies
got
for
you.
sure. You know, yeah, and maybe my own TV show.
Lovely. Lovely. All right. So, what are your advice to the young people who like what you do, who aspire to be just like you, even greater? Tell them, give them tips, give them ways to go.
One thing I always say is hard work pays. Forget what anybody say. You have to work hard. You have to work. You have to be determined. And if an opportunity falls on your lap, run with it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You
I
need
agree.
to run with that opportunity. Don't slack. Don't say, "Oh, I'm not ready for this." No.
Or another one will come.
Or another one to come.
Take
No.
it as it comes.
As it comes, run with it like as
Yes.
fast as you can. You know,
I
carrying
agree.
the opportunity and run with it. And also this thing of hard work. I also say that make sure you have something going on for yourself. You know, make sure you have something going on for yourself. If it's to start a business, do it. If it's to, do a 9 to 5, do it. Just make sure that you have something ongoing for yourself. And lastly, love yourself. There's nobody like you. Nobody can ever be like you in this life, in this world. Everybody was created in the image and likeness of God, specifically with a particular detail that nobody else has.
True.
So you need to love yourself and embrace the fact that you're you. And at the end of the day, if you want to change something about you, it's fine.
Remember,
Do it.
we're talking about body
Do
positivity.
it. If you want to know about you, it's fine. As long as
I would say don't
it's
do it
for
too, because
you.
later you go regret. Because I was even watching something of recent. I think the new Kardashian Hole, the new episode
Yeah.
or season where Kylie was saying something about how she wished she never touched anything.
Is she for real though?
She said it.
Yeah,
Even
she
if she's
said
not
it.
for real, but she said it. So my point now is even the biggest of the biggest
You see,
regret
now,
touching. So
yeah,
my
yeah.
point is,
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
if you
what is the
if you have
reason?
chances
The
not to touch,
reason,
don't touch. Oh. Because now you still go and touch now. Later you still be regretting it when it's full. Because nothing stays. Look, when it's plastic, nothing
yes,
stays the same way
you're
forever.
absolutely
It's gonna
right.
fall. You gotta keep adding. How much can you add? Look at Black China. That's why I'm happy for Black China, because she's come out to say she did it. It was not really worth it. She never really changed that. She liked herself before.
That's what I kept saying.
She even
Like, make
Angelica be
sure.
her
That's what
new
I'm saying.
name
Like,
now, or her name.
make sure. See, now when you're saying this thing about Kylie, Kylie did it to meet up a standard.
Yeah,
Kylie
she
did
like
it.
bigger
Yes,
lips.
Kylie did it to meet up society's standard. She didn't do it for her.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? She did it to set a trend. She did it to start a trend. The same thing as Black China. They did it because they had specific reasons why they did it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's different for somebody who is doing this for me. Do you understand? I don't like the way my tummy looks. I don't want to. I'm just giving an example. If I say I don't like the way my tummy looks, I want to go for lipo because I want to feel better about myself, not for anybody.
That's better.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Not for anybody, not for what A thinks or what B thinks, because I want to do this for me.
Or because it's a trend. Because
Do you
trust me,
understand?
trend
That's
fades.
that's why they start to regret it. Do you understand? It's like,
Yeah.
now everybody has it. Oh, I have to take mine out. I hate it. I hate that I do it. Do you understand? But somebody who has done it for them, they don't care. If you like, take yours out. Take whatever out.
I liked it because I wanted it.
I liked it because I wanted to have it.
Yeah.
Same as tattoos too. I went for tattoos because it's an example. Like, I want a tattoo because I want it, not because A has done it or because B has done it. Do you understand?
True.
It's for you.
True.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, love yourself enough to recognize that what you do is for you, not for anybody else.
Important.
Do you understand? Like I said, like, I'll still stand on that. If you feel like you don't like something about you, make sure you are changing it for you, for yourself.
Yeah.
First, before anybody else. Yeah.
It's been such an amazing show having you, the Caramel Plug. You are
Thank you.
amazing.
Charismatic. Yeah.
She crazy not the combo.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, it's been such an amazing episode. We had such a good time. It's been a long time coming, and I believe this one is gonna last the test of time. So it was such an amazing episode. And anything you want to say before you go?
I know in this podcast, there's things that people will drag me for. But don't be calling me a shower. Me, I'm not a shower. You will not do that.
That's your parting words.
Yeah, like, don't do that. Like, I'm not a hoe. If you know a hoe, you shut up. I'm not a hoe, so shut up. Shut the fuck up.
It was lovely having you on this show.
Yeah.
And give a shout out to Jermaine Media before you go.
Shout out Jermaine Media.
Shout out to BTS Podcast.
Shout out to BTS Podcast.
Should we be seeing you at this year's BTS Masterclass?
You have to bribe me, Jermaine. I don't try for you. You have to bribe me. Hey.
My real one. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
And it's up from here.
Yes.
I look forward to, seeing
your
you
hands
go.
are soft. This boy.
But truly, you're such an amazing lady. So I look forward to seeing you excelling. I look forward to you going forth and conquering, because
I'm so
you
proud of you.
are. Thank you so much. You are a force to be reckoned with. You always have been. I've known you for years now. We know. Funny enough, me and Caramel knew ourselves before we knew ourselves. Apparently, our moms are friends. So
Shocker.
It's a shocker, but it's a small world. So show people love. But yeah, like I said, go continue to do your thing, and I can't wait to see you at the top. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we have now come to the end of this chaotic episode.
That was chaotic.
But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time. What you want to say?
Follow us, caramel.plug,
Jermaine.og,
caramel.sugar, R, caramel.shop, P.
Why not say the whole? But yeah, until next time, signing out.
Bye.